Welcome to the Season 3 finale of the Be a Goalkeeper. Today, we are of course going to be playing another cup final, and hopefully this time it is not going to be ending in a heartbreak. As you can see, the mods are also back. They have been updated for the latest version, so why don't we just get right into it? Make sure to check out the last episodes in case you have missed it before you watch this one, because over these last few days I have posted some really long videos, and I don't think everybody have seen them yet. We've got 3 games to go with our team Frankfurt. Of course, we are coming off a loss against Real Madrid in the UCL, which was very disappointing, but to be fair, you know, getting knocked out against Real Madrid, it is not the end of the world. We are simply not on their level, but we can have a chance here to bounce back against Leverkusen in that DFB-Pokal. And it could be the second trophy of our season and the second one in our career. Before that though, we are having this home game against Köln, and I just want some good momentum going into that final. This is obviously a completely pointless game because we have already won the title, but it's the first one in our own stadium since we confirmed it. So let's just show why we deserve to win it. Here goes Wehi, of course. He is the top scorer this season, but it's not the record because that is Lewandowski's. And look at that. It's only taken 4 minutes to score the first goal. I've got to say though, I see a lot of empty seats in this stadium. I know it's a pointless game, but I expected it to be fully sold out to show the support after winning the league after 70 years. Here goes Köln on the attack. But what a tackle that is. They might get themselves another opportunity though. It is out for a corner kick. And Ansu Fati is playing for Köln. That is quite a surprising one, to be fair. Very sad to see how his career turned out. But that header is collected by Sander. And let's pass this one off to Bahoya. Let's see what he can do. Of course, he was completely invisible in those games against the Real Madrid, but same thing can be said for pretty much our whole starting 11. I feel like we had a couple of very nice saves though. Could we celebrate the title with perhaps an assist? Chaibi, yes. Oh, it might be a pre-assist because Wehi makes it 2-0. Everything started with Sander in that attack. That is pretty nice. I did, of course, ask you in the last episode what you think we should do about our future, and I've seen your comments, guys. I think we all pretty much agree that the Bundesliga might be too easy, but as it stands, I'm not sure what kind of offers we'll be getting in the summer, and we've obviously got the Euros coming up as well, so I think right now it's not the right time to think about it. Maybe after the Euros we can see what happens, but obviously we've got a final coming up and that tournament. So I don't really want to think about, you know, anything else that could be a big distraction. Why could we not play against Real Madrid like this? It is very annoying, but, you know, the level of quality is insane. Here's our captain. Come on, rebound. Oh, we're going to let that go out for a corner kick, but yeah, it's still a little bit surprising to me that we barely had any chances in both of those legs against Real Madrid. Of course, it was a semi-final in the Champions League. They only scored 2 goals, so we didn't do that bad defensively, but going forward, everybody was invisible. But we're just gonna have to try to move on, even though it is frustrating. We're not gonna get this treble we all dreamed about, but it could still be very special. Come on, Chaibi. Here we go. Look at the space. Larsen. Oh, this is beautiful football. Bahoya now. What is he gonna cook up? And that's gonna be another corner kick. And the referee still letting us play on here, even 3 minutes above the time. That's a good save though. He's made 4 so far in this half. Come on. Koch is there, and not a bad header, but guys, this has been a promising performance. We're getting obviously ready for that cup final against Leverkusen. The second half has been pretty boring, to be honest. Köln has had most of the possession, but they haven't been able to do much with it. Look at that. We intercept absolutely everything. Come on. Maybe another goal for Wakey to add to his stats. He switches the play and we take it down. All right, Højlund over to Bahoya. Let's see some magic. And we're trying to play our way through. That is absolutely insane, guys. It's the only thing we've had in this half. Let's take a look at that replay because what a finish. How did he squeeze that one in? It hit obviously the post, got a bit lucky, but that is our player of the season right there. Hold on a moment. I think we are actually going to get the trophy lift right now. I thought it was going to happen in the last game away to Leverkusen, but look at this, guys. Yes, finally we can see the trophy, even though we obviously confirmed the title a few games ago. Look at that. The shield is ready to be lifted. First trophy of our career, guys. It's incredible to see it. And I think that deserves already a like on the episode. Hopefully we can add one more later as well. We just need to play this game against the Leverkusen before we face them in the cup final. What a moment. Just have a look at this league table. We are 11 points clear off of Bayern, so we are absolute deserved winners. And it's just a little bit annoying that we have that one loss. It could have been invincible and one of the greatest seasons of all time. But anyway, let's finish it in style. What is going on with this attendance? Look at this, so many empty seats. Obviously, it's a pointless game. Don't think the Leverkusen fans are happy with their season, but obviously the next one is going to be that final. So I expected a few more people to turn up here. Let's get this one down to Wakey. Wow, that is a nice kick. Imagine we can score from this attack here. Bahoya, and what on earth was that, Chaibi? Here we go with Doban. He slide tackles that in for Chaibi. Can we have a better shot this time? That is pretty easy for the goalie, to be honest. So far, I haven't seen that many, crazy signs from Leverkusen. They obviously won their semi-final game 5-1. So, anything can happen in the final. If we get a red card or concede a penalty, something, that could be enough to lose it, even though we have had the best season. But we have created a few chances so far anyway. Come on. Can we get this goal? We have been close. Maybe now. Bahoya is coming with loads of pace. The shot is once again saved, but we are there on the rebound. And our captain taps it in. A very positive ending to that half. And to be honest with you, I'm feeling very confident ahead of this final. Leverkusen now with a couple of nice passes. Here is Tella. Oh my days, he has totally dribbled past our left back. I think that's the first time the whole season I've seen somebody beat our left back 1v1. But thankfully the shot is way wide. That could have been a massive goal for them right there. And fair play, that was a really nice skill. Dumfries, what are you doing? We're giving the ball right back to Leverkusen here. Are we seeing some fatigue maybe from our players? I don't know. But this second half has been pretty poor. Here we go. On the attack, Wakey. That is a good ball. And Bahoya, even better. Chaibi makes it 2-0. That is one of the greatest counterattacks we have had this season for sure. Maybe one more chance for Leverkusen to get something. Here is Krupi Jr. That is a fantastic player. I'm jealous of Leverkusen having him. Let's see if Tella can beat our left back again. He's done all right. Here is Palacios with the cross, and oh wow! We come up with an absolutely incredible save to hopefully get ourselves another clean sheet this season. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic, man. Oh, it was offside anyway, so I don't know if this save even counts, but guys, that is going to be it for our first season in the Bundesliga. We won the league and, of course, so many clean sheets. And yeah, I am ready now for that cup final as well. Our preparations could not have been much better, so bring it on. Let's get another trophy. You are player of the season. Are you kidding me, guys? That is a fantastic award. And not just the best player on our team, but the best in the whole league. I really thought this was gonna go to Wehi. Face a press conference. Thank everyone for their good wishes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, guys. It could be because we obviously did get the Golden Glove with 23 clean sheets. I think that is a record. Of course, Wehi gets the Golden Boot as well. Here we can see the team of the season, but we are the best player in this team. That is insane. You knew what you needed to do this season and made every game count. Anything's possible now in the rest of your career. We've got a lot to discuss. Wow. Congratulations on the season. Player of the season. Fantastic. You deserve it. You made the most of every opportunity in the past years. Wow, guys. That is ridiculous. What an achievement. Huge stuff right there. And we will be attending the award ceremony as well. Yeah, of course, in the previous seasons, we have seen that other players have won it. I thought we deserved it in the championship, but we got robbed that time. So even though we didn't score 28 goals, guys, this shows that it is possible for a keeper to win these kinds of awards, even if you don't score any goals yourself. But as a goalie, I'm not sure if we could have been much better this year, to be honest. It has been incredible. And it could get even better with this cup final and obviously the Euros with Norway. So this is far from over, guys. Look at that image. That deserves a like. We are not able to have a summer break just yet because we still have this last game to play, guys. And seriously, I mean, this season has been so long. There's been a ridiculous amount of matches. New mail from Norway. So I'm delighted to inform you I've selected you. Yes, of course, this is not a big surprise. We are by far the best Norwegian goalkeeper, but now it is confirmed that we will be playing the Euros as well. Let's take a look at the news tab here, because Real Sociedad have won the Europa League 2-1 over Greek team Olympiacos. What about the UCL final then? I don't think it's been played just yet. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to find out the winners. But here we go. Everybody has got themselves some good rest. There is no excuses here, guys. Simply have to go out and pick up this trophy. I seriously think that the German trophies are maybe the best looking in the world. Of course, I did go to Germany or Munich a few weeks ago and saw them in real life. It's absolutely insane. But seriously, guys, what has happened to the crowd attendances in this video? I honestly believe that there is a new pandemic going on here, because there's been less and less fans in every single match. So it's a bit weird that there is 10 people attending this final, but I'm still hoping we can put up a good performance regardless. And I've got to admit, this looks very weird. I think it's really cool though that there is a few people waving the flags, and I believe those are Frankfurt flags. So we might have gotten lucky, guys, with getting some ultras in this stadium, even though it seems to be a sort of a lockdown going on at the moment. Come on, Chaibi. Let's get an early goal in this cup final. We can get a little bit further up the pitch as well, maybe. He's gonna go short. Our captain whips it in to Koch, and it is very close. Come on, Dumfries. Let's get a good cross in for Wehi, but difficult to score a header from that angle. Oh, that is a terrible mistake, and Wehi with another opportunity. That is a good save. The keeper of Leverkusen, Henderson, has been quality so far. Made like 3 saves. But we are putting on pressure. Here is Koch again. Here comes Leverkusen. They seem to be targeting this left side of ours. Dumfries, as always, is so safe. Clears the ball away. Come on. He with a really nice ball there to our captain. Chaibi gets stopped. Now we've got a lot of players forward, so come on guys, get back. Doesn't seem like Leverkusen is that even interested in attacking. Maybe they are hoping for a draw and penalties. I don't know. That's what happened, obviously, against Luton when we played with Portsmouth. But yeah, they just haven't been able to make it work so far. We are by far the better team. Come on, Bahoya. Whoever scores the goal in this final is going to become a legend of this club. They have won the trophy 5 times in their history, but you know, that is over 100 years span, so it's not like they have won it very often. Not sure if there's going to be that much more happening in this half. Yeah, the referee doesn't even add any minutes. So it's been a weird game, barely any fans, and we haven't scored for once, but still 45 to go, and I really want to avoid any extra time here, please. Leverkusen go immediately on the attack here. This could be a terrible start to the half. If they get themselves a goal somehow. Couple of quick passes, but Dumfries is there. Come on, Doan. Yes, what a ball. Oh, that is perfect. We've got some options now. Loads of room to the right side as well. Try and beat ball. That is unlucky. As more time goes on, I am starting to kind of get flashbacks to that final against Luton, to be honest with you. No, this is not working right now. Why are you playing so poor in the final? It is pretty concerning. And now Leverkusen in a decent position. There is the drag, but sad. Oh no, what have I done? Everybody is playing really poor right now for Frankfurt. Leverkusen have been the closest team in this second half. We don't seem focused at all here. I don't know. Maybe we are nervous, actually. Oh my days, what a tackle. That is a good switch of play. Finally, some nice football. Doan can whip this in, and Larsen picks it up, edge of the box. Still going, and that is going to be a corner kick. Wow, we are 10 minutes away from extra time. Is it actually going to happen again? Maybe it's going to go all the way to penalties unless we can somehow score there. I don't think it will ever get much closer than that. What a ridiculous moment. This Leverkusen keeper has actually had the game of his life. Maybe it is going their way, guys. It kind of feels like it, to be honest. That is a good through ball, and oh wow, Bahoya. Let's see some magic. Can you do one of your crazy runs or something? Here we go. Wakey. Oh, that is so selfish. He could have played it through the middle for Højlund, and he was through one goal. And now it is just a couple of minutes left of the 90 minutes. So, guys, we are actually going into extra time once again in a cup final. Unless we can score now. Yes! Wakey has been sent through. It's a difficult angle though, and he wins the corner kick. This would be the time to score, boys. Let's see. We're gonna get a little bit closer to the halfway line. Bahoya whips it, and Henderson catches that one. So guys, another extra time and potentially penalty shootouts. Exactly the same as what happened last year against Luton. So let's see how this ends. Here is Tella, which has looked really good against us in both of these last 2 games. That is a decent delivery, and Dumfries almost scores an own goal. I'm seeing things which has never happened before, guys, in this final. Why does these things always have to happen in games like this, man? And Doan just clears the ball away for some reason. So clearly we are sort of nervous here, because obviously going into this final, we were by far the favorites to win it. I've got to say, Leverkusen has put up a good fight. Maybe now, though. Come on, it is Wakey up against... Why is he doing these weird things now when usually he scores that every single time? The first half of extra time is over, and we really should have scored that chance with Wakey. This is really starting to look more and more like penalty shootouts, guys. No way they score now. Come on, it cannot happen after the season we've had. We deserve to win this trophy as well. Collins. What is he doing? Schick. Palacios. This is looking bad, guys. Schick with the header. And that is a huge save once again. But seriously, what has happened to Frankfurt in this match, guys? We have been terrible. I'm so shocked, to be honest. I did not expect this. Look at the clock. This is the very last thing which is gonna happen in this game. And once again, it is a huge save. Let's look at the replay, guys. The reaction time is insane. I don't even believe it myself. That should be our ball. Why does these things always happen to me? I'm totally shocked, to be honest, and I don't know if we are cursed or something in cup finals. We need to take a massive look at ourselves here, because in the very last match of the season, we seem to completely fall off and lose focus. Did we think this was gonna be won before we played or something? Absolutely ridiculous, man. And somehow we only end up with one trophy this season, guys. That is kind of surprising me, to be honest. Just look at that beautiful golden trophy we should have lifted. But when you put in performances like that, guys, we deserve to lose this today. And I'm just gonna apologize to all the Frankfurt fans, because that was a disaster. Football can be crazy sometimes, guys. Wow. Congratulations to Leverkusen on somehow winning that in the very last second. You know, we were ready for penalty shootouts. And I think it was Schick who scored that header. So fair enough. Now it is time for a little bit of... you know what? We are going right back to work. There's no time off here, even though we have 28 days before the Norway game. Yeah, we just gotta keep working hard and bounce back. The only way to make this good now, guys, after this kind of heartbreak, is to win the Euros with Norway. That will literally beat everything. Even the Champions League could not, you know, compare to winning a trophy with Norway. It's never happened before, and I think we actually do have a chance of it because of our squad. But yeah, I really wanted there to be more trophies on this bus, to be honest. You know, this is the biggest one in Germany, the league. And I think the fans are happy, because the last time was 1958. So we have at least given them that, but it should have been 2 trophies on this bus, let's be honest, guys. A very nice picture here with Larsen and Sander. It's kind of strange to see us in the, you know, outfield player jersey. And Real Madrid have done it, guys. The team that knocked us out in the semis have actually beat Manchester City 3-2 in the final. So that must have been a pretty crazy game. That is now 16 times for them, which is just absolutely unheard of. So yeah, guys, here we go. Euros is starting up, and we have a pretty interesting group. Obviously, Sweden is our biggest rivals. I think we are the favorites to top this one, but nothing is said and done already, guys. We simply have to get into the matches and perform, unlike that cup final. This Euros is, of course, taking place in England, so I am very, very excited to be playing in some fantastic stadiums. We are starting in the legendary Old Trafford. This atmosphere could get pretty crazy. I am gonna make an early prediction, guys, and that is that Erling Haaland is going to become the top scorer in this competition, which is probably not the craziest prediction to make, to be honest with you. But here is Ireland on the attack. Can they get themselves a good start here? Come on. And there's so many of these Norwegians who now play in, like, you know, the Premier League or La Liga, at least a big competitive one. The only problem is our defense, but even that I think has improved recently. Here is Ireland though, and oh wow! Save of the group stage, maybe even one of the best we will see in this tournament has already happened. But that is not a good sign, guys, because yeah, Ireland are causing us issues already, and we obviously want to win this competition. The last time we played a tournament with Norway, of course, was the World Cup 2026. And we did get knocked out on penalties by France. I believe it was in the quarterfinals. So that was also quite heartbreaking. But we showed that this team can really turn into something special. Look at that ball from Haaland. Oscar Bob, and nice defending in the end by Ireland. But finally some positive signs as well from us. Come on. What is that corner kick? That is the end of the half, guys. There's been a couple of chances, but yeah, we need to do way better than this. Let's get Ødegaard a little bit more involved. He is the creative one in this team. Sheldrup as well. What a player he could be on his day. There is Martin. I wish it was Haaland that ended up to, but that is exactly how we wanted to start the second half. Yes, Sandeberge. And then Sheldrup. Come on. Here we go. Into Erling Haaland and rebound. Yes! Martin Ødegaard scores for Norway and we take the lead against Ireland. What a second half this has really been for us. Haaland with the first attempt, which was saved. Thankfully, Ødegaard is awake and ready to tap it in. This one is definitely not over just yet though, because we know Ireland can cause us problems, but there is our centre back. And Haaland with a nice header down to Sheldrup. Unlucky. Ireland wins the ball back. Let's see if they can cause us some issues down this left side of ours. Möller-Wolfe though did well. Of course, he is now playing in the Premier League. What is this? Our midfielders haven't been that involved in the build-up. Ferguson, that is a fantastic ball, and he goes for the volley. Not sure if that was the right decision, but yeah, I'm kind of happy he decided to do it. Come on, guys, we need to get, as I said, Ødegaard more on the ball. That's a good pass from Haaland. Yes, look at this. Möller-Wolfe, our left back. And he wanted to score it, which was the right decision. But unfortunately, there was an Irish player there. And look at that. Really nicely done. Are they going to be able to equalize? The cross comes in, and Ryerson, our right back, heads that one away. The Dortmund player. Come on, use the keeper. But we really got to play better in our next group stage games, guys, if we want to make it out, because Sweden is good, Ukraine as well. Those are going to be some tough matches, but you know, I guess no games are easy at the Euros, to be fair. Here is Ireland though, and that is going to be no problem. 10 minutes left of this match. Here is Haaland. No! He has not just done that. Erling Haaland is going to make it 2-0. And that might be goal of the tournament. He literally flicked it over the Irish defender. That's one of the best goals I've ever seen, guys. drop a like on this episode right now, because that was outrageous, and obviously he's not gonna be missing those 1v1s. And that is his first of the tournament. My prediction is looking good already. Ireland gave us an extremely tough first half, and I started to really get concerned. But in the second one, we have turned up. Maybe we needed some minutes to properly get going here. Obviously, it's been a while since the last international game was played. So hopefully we can just kick off from here and just go on a big run. At least make it into the knockouts first, and then we will see if we can get really far, guys. Of course, there's going to be so many great national teams. France, you know, England, Spain has just gotten better and better. So we need a little bit of luck if you want to win the whole thing. 1 goal by Erling Haaland and 1 by Martin Ødegaard. 2-0 victory, a clean sheet as well, which is nice for us in goal. Maybe we can beat some records at this tournament as well. That would be amazing. Couple of words with Antonio Nusa, and yes, guys, I am already excited for the next match. That one is going to be against Sweden. Our biggest rivals, guys. The history between these two countries. Oh, wow. So, you know what? We will end it there for this one. Episode number 50 is the next one, which is a massive milestone. And we are going to be trying to complete every single game, guys. And obviously, it depends how far we can reach in this tournament. But the next episode will feature every single match. Maybe unless we get to the final or something, I'll make that a separate one. But as always, thank you so much for the great support. Drop a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you tomorrow with episode 50.